What if I told you this? What if I told you that the rules are made up in your head? What if I told you, look at this, that the light can turn on for you and you can just decide to be back one day? What if I told you that today is the day that something new can happen in your life if you decide to be present and interrupt the cycle that's been going on for you for so long? This year, I said that this was going to be the year where everything changed for me. And guess what? I ran a marathon. I became a part of the 1%. Why? Because I realized that the rules were made up in my head. Did I believe that I could run a marathon when on March 1st of 2025, I was the heaviest that I had ever been in my life, and I could barely run 1 mile at a 14-minute pace. And now I ran 26 miles at an 8:30 pace. Did I believe that it was possible? No. But did I realize that the rules are in my head and I could literally just decide to be back? Guess what? I'm back. Did I believe at the beginning of the year that I was going to be able to play the guitar one day? No. But guess what? And I'm back. Did I believe that this was going to be the year that I was going to be able to make coffee and make great coffee just like the Vignette guys did? Oh my gosh, the rules are made up in our heads so bad. I was in the Vignette coffee line today and this 4-year-old behind me, he's telling me about his dreams, and he said that he's going to be a ninja one day. And I was like, oh, snap, a ninja? He said, yeah, I'm going to go to ninja school. What would it look like if you believed that that was actually possible for your life? I believed that I was going to be able to overcome an addiction to pornography. And guess what? When I started believing that, it started happening in my life. I realized that the rules were made up in my head. And you could be looking at this video discounting me already because you're like, bro, I've been stuck in this addiction for so long and you just don't know. It's so hard to get out of. But what are the words that you are speaking over yourself? Language is limitation. If you say, I'll never be able to overcome this, you are right. The Bible says that we have the power of life and death lie within the tongue. And whether you think you can or you can't, you are absolutely right. What would it look like if you had a bit of kindness towards yourself for the first time? How long are you going to wait to demand the best for yourself is what Epictetus said. What if you decided today that you were back? What if you decided today that I'm going to resolve to live 20 more years of my life, not the same year 20 more times? Everybody always talks about, man, I'll die for this person. I'll take a bullet for them. What would it look like if the greatest revenge that you did against yourself was demanding that you were going to live today? Today is the day that I'm going to be present. Today is the day that I'm going to give into my dreams. Today is the day where I start my 16-week cycle in order to run a marathon. I don't know what it is for you, but I do know that a little kid in you has desired a dream for you that you can't actually live. And I know that you want it, and I know that you can go for it. And so I'm demanding, please get into the game. Get out of apathy, distraction, worry, brokenness. There is more available for you. Paul says, if God is for me, who can be against me? What would it look like if you believed? I saw this quote by Leonard Ravenhill once. He said that one day somebody is going to pick up the Bible, believe it, do the things that it said, and we're all going to look like fools. The rules are made up in our heads so bad. I've seen people at quinceañeras sitting at the side over here looking at the people scoffing at them because they're dancing. But you know what? These guys are afraid to dance. People think that nonchalantness is so cool, but it's not. It's so easy. Having no risk is so easy. You know what's risky? Embarrassing yourself. You know what's risky? Uploading this. You know what's risky? Having other people perceive you in a specific way. But you know what the riskiest thing of all is, whether you know it or not, because I don't think people know this. Doing nothing is the riskiest thing you will ever do in your life because you think it has no consequence, but it does.